teams will make substitutions. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge, go find a great mentor. And it's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Simons from outside. Bible on the wing. Goes back up. Sabonis grabs the board.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The wide open look here for Fox. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Three-pointers, Simons. Rebound by the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Fox from outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point he's going to need some help.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring seasons. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June. So it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
Sacramento with the ball. Portland making their last shot.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Lillard outside. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, Murray.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Lillard going inside.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
In the corner, Herter with it. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 20. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Blazers substitution.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. The biggest hit of the game was 24 points. Lillard outside. And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out.
30 seconds.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Trailblazers trailed by 20. Henderson looking it over. Rebound by the Kings. Inside. And the turnover again by Sacramento. And Portland making a change here.
Lineup for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, Anthony Simons.
And here's Henderson. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Here's Fox, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Showed that one well.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Kings.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Pass to McGee. The kick out to Fox. Tries the spin move. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Portland on defense. Here's Fox. Henderson pulls it in. Portland with the ball. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Kings leading out by 22. Three-pointer, Fox. Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in. Fox has got 19 points.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Once again, for your 916 crew dance team.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second
Falling
violation.
asleep.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Out to Henderson. To end the run. And then jammed down as he goes right over Trey Lyles.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Pass to Sabonis. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Great D that time from Nurkic. Henderson outside. The kick out to Simons. Another shot. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. for Sacramento.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Barnes.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
They do.
And Portland making a change here.
Substituting on the court.
Off the inbound. Takes it off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This kid, Henderson, is overpowering on the drive. Excellent job attacking and getting the call.
And he knocks down the first one. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
They repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Fox inside the line. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Nurkic, and Simons wide open. He'll fight. Nailed from three-point land.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Fox from outside, and another 3 for Sacramento.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flank.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of
Hey, man, back out of here. I know you ain't trying to run no Pelicans, bro. Yo.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans facing the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Love the flush there from Valanciunas, leaving no doubt on that play.
There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
Looking at the veteran Jonas Valanciunas, Steve, he remains a nightly double-double threat.
He's someone that likes to flex his muscle on both ends, Kevin. A big man who uses his size to his advantage and is reliable at cashing in from inside.
And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
He makes one of two that time. You know, Steve, last season the Pelicans started 23-12. They were second in the Western Conference, but they end up missing the playoffs. Why, in your opinion?
Kevin, injuries. Zion played just 29 games. Brandon Ingram only 47. If they can stay healthy, this is a scary team going forward.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Count it. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the night.
He's a handful down there. Tough to stop Valanciunas when he gets it in deep.
Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. And going against New Orleans, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Williamson left side. Kicks it out to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Driving inside. Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pelicans leading by 4. Over in the corner, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Strong move by Zion. But what else is new, right?
It's McCollum on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williamson. Oh, good from Valanciunas.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without foul.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Valanciunas. Misses in close. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Pass to Jones. Back to Ingram. A baseline J. Misses off the left iron. Pelicans trailed by 3. Here's Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
McCollum with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
Here's Ingram. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Yes.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Ingram. Steve, we've talked about this. A great job by the Pelicans front office in surrounding Zion Williamson with talent.
Yes, Kevin. When he's healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. But to go the distance, he has to be available. There's no stopping Zion when he's that close to the basket.
Here's Ingram. And there's the drive. And it goes down 2 points.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
They set the pick. Here's McCollum. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Takes a 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Pelicans lead by 2. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now here's McCollum. Up and in on the layup. McCollum's got 5.
You can tell what a determined scorer CJ is, fighting through contact to convert.
Nance outside. It's Ingram on the wing. A 3 from McCollum. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
You simply can't let CJ find looks he wants at the arc. His range, it's too good.
To the paint. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is, of course, unique athletically. His teammate C.J. McCollum says, I don't know if we'll ever see somebody with that strength, power, speed, and jumping ability. At times, the Pelicans' offensive game plan becomes simple, McCollum said. Hit the ball to Z and get the heck out of the way. Kevin, I'm paraphrasing.
I know you are. I picked up on that, David. Thank you. There has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
McCollum. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to McCollum. From past the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pelicans trailed by 7. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard, you have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, GA. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're 2 of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
And here is Williamson. After Larry Nance getting his 3 to go. Back to Williamson. Nance with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Back to Zeller. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram attacking. Lobs it up there for Ingram. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Jones. Good work defensively by Jones. Pelicans trailed by 10. Here's Ingram. Pelicans with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Alvarado. And here is Zeller. Alvarado grabs the board. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Trey Murphy III could probably knock him down from the line with his eyes closed.
Zion Williamson. Brandon Ingram. CJ McCollum.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. From the top of the key. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Pass to Marshall. To the wing on the left. Here's Alvarado. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
And so it's New Orleans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now here's McCollum. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. With the drive. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
The first step for CJ is as quick as anybody's.
And that one, good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And it's Ingram missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
Now here's McCollum. 20 points for him. From the high post. Kicks it out to Williamson. Drops in the tray. Williamson's got 7 points in the game.
Terrific setup for Zion, getting the ball when he's already well positioned.
Basket good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks.
Great to see Ingram forcing the issue. Dependable at finding ways to get to the strike.
And the Pelicans making a change here. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight things.
Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Punishing slam by Zion. This is what you get for giving him a look at the rim.
You want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up.
Over in the corner, Williamson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Back to Ingram. McCollum outside. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
New Orleans leading by 13. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zeller with the double team. Nance with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Nance has got 7 points in the game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Pelicans trailed by 16. Williamson outside.
Second team foul.
1:07 left to play in the third. Here's McCollum. The shot's good. He's got 10.
Great tenacity from C.J. McCollum, not letting the defense bother him at all.
Down low. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And the Pelicans with the possession. They trail by 14. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Now nearly 7 feet tall, according to some reports. Wow, Ingram making his presence felt at the rim.
Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ingram with it. Clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Ingram. He's got 10. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Ingram. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one.
36.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Alvarado. Got a hand on it. Up top, Hawkins. Alvarado with the steal. And here's the fast break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
There's Murphy attacking the rim. He's a 3-level scorer.
Williamson outside. Tries the spin move. No good off the spin.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the wing, Daniels. New Orleans moving it around. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Alvarado going inside. It's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here's Marshall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Smitty, when you look at a guy like Najee Marshall, he's certainly a high motor kind of player.
Always moving around the floor, Kevin. He's looking for an opening or to set a screen or to help on defense. Marshall isn't one to stand around.
Marshall hits them both. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, a young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Daniels. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by
How many times you come up, bro? How many times you gonna call a timeout, bro?
Really making a difference here.
I mean, the
You got 3 minutes
production from
in the
beyond
quarter,
the
man.
arc. They have to find a way to cool
really
him
over
down.
with, bro. Come on.
And with an update from the sideline, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it's good, 2 points. McCollum's got 26.
I like how aggressive CJ is on offense. He is taking the shots he wants.
Over to the wing. Williamson right side. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 16. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Kicks it out to Williamson. And again, no good by New Orleans. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pelicans trailed by 16. Here's McCollum. Takes it inside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Beautiful drive. McCollum absorbing some blows on the way to the rim.
The quick look, no good that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets and the bidding, the sense is the next deal could be a doozy.
McCollum outside. .106 left to play here in the fourth. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pelicans.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for C.J. McCollum.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And there's a foul on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
It's off.
All that, bro. Damn.
Williamson left side. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here.
Okay.
A win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, that was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being
you mind if I tried to make a pass at it? No, you're not too good for me, my dear. Funny you come back to me, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I can't ignore, yeah. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew you wanted me. You can't surprise a Gemini. I'm everywhere, I'm cross-eyed. Now that you're back, I can decide if I decide if you're invited. You always knew the way to wow me. Around, get tongue-tied. I turn it on, I make it rowdy. Then carry on, but I'm not hiding. You, 'cause you know what you found. Bad.
Somebody said something about somebody sent me yesterday. Ooh.
I need the power and respect, millions locked in the safe. Pushing bins, bending corners, high rocking away. Still got. That mean anybody can get it, game dirty. Watch how you play me out for pay. Don't get what the president say. From city to town, private to public residence. Any measurement, know what the method is. Got rappers hating and they in my messages. Your whole top 25, that's definite. Rap game out. It's like I got tricked dice. I'm rolling nothing less than 6. Goes to Rolex the wrist. Make sure mommy never want for nothing. Stack up and know where your exit is. Yeah, rapping this the better. Game sick, this the medicine. Fashion rebel on my letter. Hearts on my sweater. Better you never ever. I've been a big stepper. Make a play, put it together. Before music made a way, I had it. So my sweater. Better you never with me ever. I've been a big stepper. Made a play, put it together. Before music made a way, I had that on my dressing. Way up on these the scores like 100-5. Garbage, don't no surprise. Keep envious eyes out your cipher. They want order or bowl of lies. Haters stuck on the sidelines. Didn't want Rome to rise. Already know the customers coming flurries. I took risk in the streets to have my mother worried. And squaring up just didn't coincide with my plans. He's helping me financially advance. I had Fortune 500 thoughts and we was, but I got it off. Lost, we ain't taking those. To set you up smooth, use two, paint your clothes. Oh yeah, I've been on some styling on them like Dion. On the script, chrome heart, my sweater.
Yo. What's going on? I didn't even see you send me an invite. Yo. 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 Why? What's going on? I didn't even see you send me a party. What's going on? Yeah, I'm on here. I'm on here trying to figure out what I'm gonna build. What What? Huh? No, I ain't built. I'm trying to find some sauce right now. I'm on the YouTube.
Switch out on me must be lost. Hate to be cold at the boss. Can it paint, maybe it glows. In hell she getting, but guess on my neck look like pros. I'm busting checks in the office. I play defense in offense. Run up, you get stuck on, I'm a demon. Ran down with my, no such thing as being too cautious. I took all my losses to the chin and then I charged it. Fresh out of, I'm already spinning them right
Yeah, something wrong, boy.
Ain't spending none of you. Won't sip, they ain't getting it from me. My love me, it ain't about the money, cause they get to spend it for free. I'm from the city, no pity. Went missing the other day, he was just 3. I'm bitched up, I trip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure around when I walk. I kick the out of G, total walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on slide, walk. Just keep on walk. Spin round, walk. Step down,
Hold on.
step down, walk.
Sure did. Hey, man, come here. Come here.
I'm on the blogs every time that I talk. 13 cars, I'm still gon' walk. Now I gotta hammer that Denny and Chase. They don't deal with me cause they know they cake. I'm bitch step out, trip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure every when I walk. I kick the beat out of G, total walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on sliding, walk. Just keep on walk. Spin round, walk. Step down, walk.
Sure did. Nigga, come here. Looking for my fucking headphones. Bro, I want my headphones, bro. Clean this stuff up, man.
I do that shit when I feel like it.
No, but you gonna do that shit now. I got that big ass detergent over there. Put it in. You 74 loads. Put some shit in there. No, it's all good.
Man, you been being mean to me these last couple days.
Look.
Give me my... What are you doing?
I'm like Atlantic. I got that pretty thing flying across the Atlantic. The real, he owed me 100 favors. I ain't petty player, we buy the whole thing. See, most of my homies hustle, they still do their thing. My roof back, my money ride. I'm on the pedal, show you what I'm running like. When they snatch, I cry for 100 nights. He got 100 lights. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Why?
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
What you did? I'm about to get on my shit. I'm about to get on my shit right now, bro.
Whip it real hard. Whip it real hard.
You already in the career.
Real hard. Whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them Benzes. Major league, who catching because I'm pitching. Jose Canseco just because he finish. I feed him to strengthen up all my Pacifics to be specific. Triple C.
Come here. Right now, my baby.
run and tell them that. More cars, more clothes, more.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm.
It's time to spin my thrills, custom spinning wheels. I ain't drove in a week, them spinning steel. Talk about me, cause these scared to talk about me. About me. It ain't no talk about me. It ain't no walking around me. See all these around me, lot of around me going down in Dade County. Cost me 22, sat it on a 22, go for 22. Lil' mama super, she 22, she seen them 22. We in room 222. I touch like them. I got so in my rich off.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm.
See, like, visually paying attention to how fast people work. Cause I for sure cut him off. I for sure cut him off. So when I do my rebound and wing video, because I do got some footage of before I got all my upgrades, and then I got footage of when I do got all my upgrades. 6, 7.
Let me in your tempo, show me what you into. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah. You come first like Rindu. I see all potential. It could be so simple, like black and white, yeah. I tell you some, I show you some, I buy you some, put you on some. Be the hand that catch your tears and still be your shoulder. And if they can't be stopped from falling, help you get over that dummy bridge. You need to cross over and change how you live. I know something got you stiff. I got a lot of this love to give. I want you to call dibs. I got some land inside of my ridge, beating for you, can you hear? And just like any home, you gotta pay your bills and promise not to disappear. I got a list. 1, never give up on you or me or us. 2, you gotta be patient with me like I'm patient with you. I don't like to be rushed. 3, these pretend to be happy for you. You gon' have to learn to call it love. Cool. 4, nah, you got it. I know you the one. We the perfect two. Future with you, bright as my teeth. Long as bamboo. Walked in the room, caught my view, and I just knew that was my cue to walk right through. Extend my hand, just like real gentlemen do. Cause I'm well raised and I'm well groomed. Hi, I'm Boo, nice to meet you. Let me in your tempo, show me what you into. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
You come first like Rindu. I see all potential. It could be so simple, black and white, yeah.
Don't make it complicated.
I'll be your piece, you be my baby.
Cut off my for my face.
My shit, I already know what I'm about to do, Juan. I'm putting that nigga together right now. I already know what the fuck I'm about to do. I'm about to make a lockdown, bro. 3-and-D lockdown. That nigga gonna be able to shoot and he gonna be able to play deep. Exactly what the fuck I'm about to do. Let's get started, cause that quick game shit, that shit too easy. I done dubbed every nigga I done played on the play now online. I ain't gonna lie, shit. The last score, shit. This bum ass nigga, the last nigga I played, that nigga wanted to play Pelicans. Fucked him up. Shit. The nigga before him blew him out. Nigga had 75 points against 75 to 44. Put niggas in the blender on this bitch. The Kings, I'm hot as hell with the Kings. I got the Kings looking like real TV. That nigga Fox has 30. We're playing with me. I'm done with that quick shit. I'm about to start my career right now. I'm about to make my man. I'm about to put the sauce on that nigga right now. It's time to get started. Where the fuck is my career at?
And you were asking the community members, do you like this? And they act.
Sauce right now.
Let me in your tempo. Show me what you into. It could be so simple. Black and white, yeah.
You come first like rain do. I see your potential.
I'm mad as hell. I gotta work tonight,
Don't make it complicated.
I be your piece, you be my baby.
Cut off my from my favorite. Black and white, yeah. Black and white, yeah.
Right here. That nigga gonna be 6'6". I ain't gonna lie, Juan, that weight matter, bro. That weight and that height matter, bro. I swear to God, that shit matter, bro.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This is G5, no, that's not a challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge. The coat seats, they like to wake up and repeat. Chill out. Now she said 3D. Wow. I go in the jungle and they got a coat. I bet I come out with a mean. I bet I do this for the fam. Bigger than me. Big. Color stones in my infinity lane. And in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real.
Hey.
Water on me like the sun of sun. Carry some pointers. All these commas, I won't
Hello?
fall from me. Go out the jungle.
What's going on? Where you at?
Cake on me, no funnel.
I left that money for you.
Drop top. KD play no runner. We gon' chrome my wallet. My pilot. Take the revive to the tropics. Trappy. I was outside just.
No
Pay me that.
playing the
Made
game.
one wrong move, just. Living on broke with the
Trying to figure out what you was gonna cook.
lobby. It's crowded. Diamonds be dancing like Bobby. They dance. Don't touch it, dick. Give you cocky. Don't touch it. Gon' trend on the top. Keep trending. The way I pull up, I'm up. None of these gon' stop. Pull up.
Right.
Gone. Put it. Don't get a cup for the drip on. Fast. Keep stacking your bank and get big. Never will. I throw some shade on tape. Don't play with it. I see the big picture. We up on it. The huncho, the one you gon' call on me. I got your back. You gon' follow me. When I get up, we gon' ball on it. Cause we beat out the system. Water on me like the sun of sun. Carry some pointers. All these commas, I won't fun from me. Go out the jungle. Buy it all. Cake on me, no funnel. Drop top feeling like stunner. Drop top. KD play no runner. We gon' chrome my wallet. My pilot. Take the revive to the tropics. Trappy. I was outside just. Pay me that. Made one wrong move just. Living on broke with the flooded out in the hotel lobby. Flooded.
Yeah, I told Hit Boy he needs to rap more. I built myself up brick by brick, but I don't no more. Yeah, I ain't full of myself, I'm impactful. I'm in a two-door beam, I'm topping up fuel. Would you think that I'm gas for? Drop the top, cause they wanna see me rise and fall. I can see through the eye of the needle. What you mean keep your eye on the ball? I'm different. She wanted a Birkin, I gave her the Chloe, I'm Tristan. But you can't cheat the game. I wanna be free, but I need them chains.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The one out the two or the three. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories, I hate it out. I never looked down on my brothers, I only gave them looks. 20 with truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cup, too certified, yeah, too certified. Sitting back watching the numerals rise. Wrist and neck on jewelry heights, cause I had some game I knew and applied. Just show me the money and skip the advice. They ain't wanna see us survive. The fact that I did was the biggest surprise. Back against the ropes, and I still ain't fold. High profile, but the kid lay low. I'm praying for the hood, they bros. She let me, I dealt with envy and I dealt with jealousy. Play with your, don't play with my legacy. I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats. Hot like I threw them in grease. The one out the two or the three. I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories, I hate it out. I never looked down on my brothers, I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cup, too certified.
Yeah, too certified. London boy in a German pride. AV, I'm in LA tonight. American dream, I'm sleeping tight. It was economy seats on flights. Now it's just business business class. Kicking my feet up, thinking my times when man got kicked out my business class. Yeah, if only you knew what I did for the dogs. Only so many came from a place of the had to shoot my shot, and I aim for the stars above. Yeah. Now look, I'm in a rave, and I'm amazed at the stars above.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats, hot like I threw them in grease. The one out the 2 or the 3, I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories, I hate it out. I never looked down on my brothers, I only gave them looks. 20, we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, I'm too certified.
It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for your, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G. Can I get in where I fit in? Sit in, listen, let me conversate, better yet regulate. Shake the spot with my knot, may fade, cause I don't like to dream about getting paid. I played ball through the halls of CIS with Snoop Dogg's big brother, call him Dirty Left. Rack 'em up, crack 'em up, stack 'em up against the gate. The homies trying to catch me, but they can't wait. The street lights just came on, and my mama's in the streets telling me to come home. I hit the gate and I hops on my swing, and I tell the homies, alright then, yeah. It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for you, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G. It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for you, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G. Verse 2. Now what should I do? Catch the bus to Cal State or chill with the Voltron crew and make a few ends on the side? Here comes the baby blue van, time to ride. So I hops in the van with my homie Tick and baby Papa. Back then, that was my clique. We groove in the Santa Ana and I plan to make it on a month. And what I did for extra fees is break records after work playing Get Lucky. I was 14 years old, having just a young little eating value packs in the halls of the public schools. And it used to, but now it's a G thing. But I still know how to make those ends. You don't believe me? Go ask the twins. Now, it's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for you, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G. It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for you, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G.
Yeah, check this out, this OOGLB, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my little Warren G, and he just dropping this to let you look, know what's happening. Y'all got to recognize, cause this is, you know, a Long Beach thing. But check this out, G-Dub going out there, you know what I'm saying? And howl at, you know? Yeah.
It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for you, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G. It's kinda easy when you listen to the G'd up sound. Pioneer speakers bumping as I got the sound for you, then it's easy to see that this DJ be Warren G.
Put me on top.
It's the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets.
Tip-off goes to Denver. All right, so with any new player on a team, you look at his skill set, the stats, and the trends that drive a lot of the expectations for performance. But how much can one rely on that to tell them how a player will function on a new team?
Yeah, well, Blake, this is where I put on my scout and agent cap. I mean, you can look at numbers all you want, but ultimately, you need to see how he plays in person. And that's why we're here.
And not everything.
Cali hustler, get it by all means. The people know whatever they need, they could call me. For the green we rushing, no, not Moscow. I'm talking quick, fast, in a hurry right now. Can't be a victim, can't fall short. I just wanna be a baller with my own ball court. California hustling. Hustle, hustle. Money make the world go round. Money make the world go round. Money make the world go round.
Hey, how you unlock your V? You got the $100 copy, bro? Person. Speed too low.
Skill gap. So yeah, you know, I think when you first jump on the sticks, it's a little bit like, oh man, what happened to my easy controls? But it was kind of cheesy. In-house, we felt it was a little bit of a crutch. And so the community people confirmed it to us. So I think taking it out was good. It's more realistic, right? Like when you get a rebound in real life, you don't just like blindly throw it up court. There's whoever's there. You have to, you know, gather yourself and see who's there. So I think it's a good skill gap change.
One of my favorite new things is the takeover system in 5v5 or 3v3 games. Talk a little bit about how the takeover system has changed for my players this year.
Okay, this is really cool. I love the changes here. So one thing we wanted to avoid was, well, it's in the past. You used to be able to set your takeovers, what you wanted. And again, we didn't want you to feel locked in. It's kind of the theme with the player builds this year. And so what you do this year is when you get takeover, you hit the button to activate it, you'll see all the different categories of attributes you can boost. And so basically on the fly, you choose what you want to boost in real time. And you're not stuck with whatever you chose at the start of the build. So it's cool. Like if you feel like your team needs some defense at the time, you can boost your defense. If you feel like you need to make some plays for other people, you can boost your playmaking. And so that's something you can do on the fly. And we kind of modeled it after Kobe. You know, Kobe's like jack of all trades. You know, whatever the team needed, he gave the team. And so that's what we wanted to do with that.
I love that you can customize in the middle of the game when you're in your takeover. You can kind of customize how you want to attack the opposition, which is also very Kobe-esque.
Exactly. So we have the single takeover. If you build your meter to the second tier, that's the double takeover. So that one you can choose 2 categories to boost, so it makes you super OP. And then if you want to be even more OP, when you unlock a Mamba mentality, this is going to be the ultimate Kobe player, when you get to that second double takeover, you get all of your attributes and all of your categories boosted. So when you get there, it's going to be over for the other team. You're going to be just taking over everything.
Thanks again, Mike, for coming on and talking 2K24 gameplay. Next week, we're going to have Mike on to talk the badge system, one of my personal favorite changes. Don't miss out. I've heard all about my team through the courtside reports. I want your 3 favorite things about my team for you, Mr. Producer John Smith.
The first thing that I noticed from playing NBA 2K24 was the fact that it feels different than 23, actually. You know, dribbling feels unique. The shooting actually feels completely different. Like, it doesn't feel super sticky compared to 23. It feels super smooth.
It seems very balanced. Like, it seems like the good players are extremely good. The layups seem a lot more consistent with shorter players, which I think is a huge benefit to those sorts of players like Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, to be able to take layups on big players. So it's feeling good.
Honestly, they fixed a lot of the things that the community was complaining about with last year in terms of like
paint defense, but I like how interactive and on the go it is. Like if I complain about something, Mike will go to his PC or computer and he'll literally fix it on the fly, and watching the game improve.
I enjoy the speed of the game and the flow for sure. It's a little bit faster. The shot timing is a little bit better and consistent.
I'm really excited so far. The gameplay feels really amazing, real smooth. I like the speed of the game right now. It's a little bit faster than last year, which I think a lot of people are going to like. And the builds feel crazy. I'm excited to make live build this year.
Quite big on realism in the game, and it feels like the game's moving towards a more realistic pace. So I played my team. I feel like we're having a little bit more fun using small guards and using more realistic NBA kind of tactics and plays and strategies this year. So yeah, I'm excited. It's early days, but yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
I just dropped 38 in there earlier. Probably going to be 50 later on, 9-3. So as long as you're timing them, it's going to drop.
This time around, it's just overall good speed. The movement, defensively, you can recover. It's just phenomenal. The crossplay, there's going to be a lot of people pulling up. The competition is going to be really high. So I'm looking forward to that. And try to be successful by creating the right build the first time around.
I'm a very firm person when it comes to building a community. I like building the right community, so I want to keep doing that as well. And giving people in the community a safe place and a strong place to feel welcome. So.
Top plays are back, and this is where you shine.
Will this be the year that your play makes the top plays vote? They're going to be out there grinding up to level 40, Alexis, and who knows, maybe they'll do something kind of nice, deserve some fanfare. If you do, submit it to us over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow.
And remember, all plays featured on 2KTV receive a VC prize, so get out there and show us what you've got. There are so many changes to my team this year.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Here are the five for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. And it's Garland in at the point. And for the Clippers, Westbrook and George manning the backcourt. Kawhi is the small forward with Morris holding down the 4 spot. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Richard, we've got sort of an old school matchup tonight. Two teams that prefer to operate in the half court.
Look, it might not be fast paced, but there's a lot to like about this contest. We're going to see a bunch of creative sets. These coaches love going to work on the clipboard.
So the Clippers win the tip. Mitchell against George. Over Mitchell. Oh, George with a nice move.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Out to Mobley. Shot clock at 3. Shoots. Garland, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Zubats. Here's Westbrook, guarded by Garland. Westbrook gets the bucket.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
And it's Cleveland's ball. 4-point game. Garland against Westbrook. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Westbrook outside. Double team on Leonard. Westbrook against Garland. Morris, a screen on Garland. From deep three-point land. It's not going to go for him. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, BA. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. Zubac's shot is off.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. There's a screen. 4-3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
Mitchell against George. Zubac with a screen on Mitchell. George for 3 on target from range. George has got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You rain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Cavaliers on top, up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Dean Wade. Ricky Rubio is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Damian Jones. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
Now here's Covington. 3-pointer, no good. LeVert outside. Pass to Mitchell. And we played through the first minute here in the second.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell. The Clippers trail. Powell outside. George against Mitchell. George passes to Plumlee. Here's Mann. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. That puts them in the lead. George has got 8 points.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Well, the Cavaliers are one of the best young teams in the league, and it's up to their point guard, Darius Garland, to help distribute. He said, quote, "We have so much talent on the floor. I just try to get my big fellows the ball so they can stay active and work for us on the defensive end as well." That's the game within the game right there, Brian.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Cleveland calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Covington. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for George. And it's Westbrook in for Mann. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Jones. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Okoro is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. "59 seconds left to play in the half. LeVert passes to Allen.
Right.
To the wing on the left.
Wow.
And here to talk about those changes is John Smith, one of the producers
You
of
put
My
your
Team.
VC
Welcome
in
to
there
the show,
already,
John.
Juan?
Hey, thank you so much. It's great to be here. It's great to finally talk about this.
Yes.
So seasons and My
You bought
Team
the- you
are
bought
a
the
lot
Mamba
different
edition?
this year. Tell us more about them.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest change this year is that there's no more time
How did you
wasted.
put your
Doesn't matter if you're
what you
playing
put
My
it? Put
Career,
the
doesn't matter
code
if you're
in
playing
the
My
PlayStation
Team.
Store?
All the XP you earn in either mode goes to the same season.
I actually love that because
Yeah, I
now
know,
you
but I'm
can
saying how you
decide
unlock
wanna
your
play, but get the
100,000.
prizes across all the modes, so then you can go out there and hoop and level up and do your thing in My Team.
Exactly, and that's the best part about it. In My Team now, you earn XP just by playing the game. Doesn't matter if you win, doesn't matter if you lose. Any game mode in My Team, you can just jump in, start playing, earning XP, just like you're doing.
There are 6
And we're talking about rewards, so let's talk about some Season 1 rewards.
I mean, it's always about the rewards. And level 1, we're going to get started off with LeBron James, the king. Free agent card, yes, he's a Laker player, but you get 5 games with LeBron to really kick off your entire journey to Season 1. There's some other Laker greats in there. How about an Amethyst Magic Johnson? He is a center. But at level 40, we're with Kyrie Irving, and he is such a fun card in my team every year with the dribbles, playing him in triple threat, and you're just not going to stay in front of him.
Now I know fans are excited to get into my team, start collecting their favorite cards, but one of the biggest changes this year is the player market. How is this going to change my team?
I mean, the player market is a foundational change to my team. Almost every player card.
Yeah, I bought the $100 version. You talking about the one where it got Kobe on the cover, right? Yeah.
Right behind me is some.
My shit is not on there, bro. You know what? I think I have to type this in, though. It says something about the black bonus. Use this code to download the NBA for NBA 2K24 Black Mamba Edition. So I guess that's what I have to do. Hold on.
Awards for your My Team, it's a lot of fun.
And one of my personal favorite modes of my team from last year. What about Clutch Time, John? What's that looking like this year?
Clutch Time is in the new House of Clutch. The dev team here did an amazing job.
Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. Now it's my
job on this environment. We got theater seating, old style.